Yeah, the Simp song. Oh yeah, that's a good song. Let me get stream out. This over here. Yeah, right. This stream's probably going. Gotta do the thing I do at the beginning of every single stream, which is going over to my YouTube channel. There it is. Over to my. Yo, that's crazy. I just gotta send this into some places, you know, existing around. There you go. All right. Oof. All right. All right. All right. So, it's been a few days. A few days. It's been 2 days since my last stream. That absolute giga stream that I did. Hold on, let me re-pull this back up because I did close it for a second there. It's been, I mean, it says a day ago, but it was 2 days ago. Where I did this this massive, almost 7 hour stream. By far my longest stream. Uh, it's pretty nuts, that one. That was like 3.5 hours of game dev and like a bunch of other stuff that I did. Anyway, this is gonna be an interesting stream. You may have noticed from the scrolling things at the bottom, but I'll pull this up so I can talk about it. People keep messaging me. Why is chat I don't know. Chat I think is sometimes disabled at the beginning of streams, just while YouTube like catches up. It's not my choice, and it gets re-enabled automatically. Simp. Anyway, I'm gonna put on like an actual song maybe, like yeah, like Donkey Kong, or the DK rap. Yeah. Uh, this is a good one. Let me pull up the stream goals for today. I mean, you've definitely seen them. Goals. Here we go. I mean, yeah, here. Now you got the stream chat. You got the stream chat. Let's go. Monkey rap. DK. Donkey Kong. I like this song, man. What am I seeing? Are those emojis that you're sending? That's pretty crazy. I'd send some, but I'm not signed in and I just closed chat. I'm really good at this. Alright. So 2 goals for today. Can you see these emojis? Yes, I can see the emojis. You're just sending the party emoji. 2 goals for today. Multiplayer, and you know, if I feel like taking a break on that, working on some menus. Now, for a while, this game's been going. VC, can I have a feat? You can have some feet. I don't know if you'll get featured, but you can definitely have some feet. You want to hop in my thing? Hop in my server. I'm now in my server. I don't. Is he actually in my server? That's a real good question. I don't actually even know if he is. Um. Oh,
Hello.
you are. Oh, yeah, you are. Okay.
Yep.
Hello. Hold on. I'm gonna drag us over to a thing. Wait. This will take a second. There we go. Oh, you can't talk in this. Hold on. Permissions. How do I change all permissions? Why does it? I just want. You know what? I'm just gonna specify you. You done. And there you go. What does that do? Nothing. Uh, I'm just gonna move us back. I'll figure this out later. It doesn't matter. Anyway, hello.
Was I muted?
You for some reason don't have permission to talk in that channel, and I don't know how to re-enable it, and I'm under pressure to do it. Advanced permissions, that's how you fucking do it.
Advanced permit? Yeah. I was about to say, like, I was saying things and you just weren't saying anything.
Wait, hold on. Can you talk if I move you here? Yeah, you can now. Alright. No, don't move the entire channel. Move me. There. No. Get back here. Alright.
I can.
Yeah, now you can talk.
Okay. Okay.
We're good now.
Yeah, we're good now. We're good.
Wait, what happens if I do this? You can still talk, right?
Yep.
Alright, we're good.
It's so weird hearing, like, because I originally when I joined the call, I had the stream
Let
going,
me
I
just
had the
make
stream
sure this.
volume on, so I was hearing you twice and I didn't know which one was actually talking to me directly. It's really That's really a conundrum.
It is. I'm gonna change your volume. I'm gonna change the output volume of this. Voice and video output volume. More like to this. Alright. So I can do something like...
My murderer senses are tingling.
Yeah. So don't say that again. Don't say that again. Don't say that again.
Oh, that's your voice too.
What do you mean?
That's so funny. I didn't know that that would be
Don't
your
say that
voice.
again. Don't say that again. Don't say that again.
Oh my god.
Those are pretty loud.
Okay. Oh my god.
Anyway, so for wait, how much of this have you seen?
Basically none. So
Basically
I'm a
none.
little I'm a little
I can give
new
you
to it.
a first time tour of this
Yeah,
game.
give me like a quick like cliff notes of it.
I'm screen sharing right now, so you can watch this.
In live.
How does it seems
here
to
we
be
go, yeah.
fine if I screen share and stream at the same time. We're good. I
No,
can
yeah,
handle
that I'm sure that won't. That doesn't really take up too much resources.
Anyway, so you've got this main menu here, right?
Ooh, I like how it like directs the laser to it. That's cool.
Yeah, this took a bit to do.
Yeah, that's worth it though.
There are a few ones that are grayed out, like shop, profile, and credits, because I haven't made those. These question marks also are they don't have anything on them because I haven't made them yet.
Yeah.
I haven't put things in their place. But there are these three main menus here. This goes to the game. This is the deck builder. This is the settings. The settings look shit. I haven't cleaned this up yet. So ignore that. The deck builder also looks shit. I haven't cleaned it up, but you can actually like make stuff in it. Like you can I can make a deck that's like 1x2 wall and a cannon and reconstruction. Boom. There you go.
Oh.
Best deck of all time. Anyway, that's a deck. It's not a legal deck, as you can see. There's these are like the laws that it breaks. There are some like rules for making decks, but you can also, when you're making the game, just allow illegal decks anyway. The conundrum being, I want to allow people to do whatever the hell they want, but I also want to have a balanced game.
Yeah, you don't want to have it just be like free for all.
Yeah, right? So it's like a thing you have to specifically say, yes, I want to allow illegal decks to be used.
That's a good feature. That's a good feature.
So you still can use them. It's just, you know, you're opting into it kind of thing. Anyway, there's also the AI difficulty. I'm really shit at this. This lets you pick the decks that you're going to use. I haven't made this menu look good yet, as you can tell. All of the ones that are just like a black background, white text are the ones I have yet to do. So I have the classic deck, which everyone has and you cannot change, and then you also can change it to custom decks, like unnamed. Anyway, you're in the game now. When you're in the game, you get energy and shit. It's pretty neat.
Ooh, I like how they like
Bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
The little polish thing that I did when I was making the cards.
Yeah.
Let's see, did that mute button work? I hope it did. Anyway.
Do you know if there's a way to pin
Hmm?
like a window to the front of the screen no matter what? Because I want to like do something in the background while I'm watching your screen share.
I don't know.
And it's fine. I'll figure it out. But I'm still gonna watch it. Yeah.
Do you know what Walls of Gadir is like from Hammerwatch 2?
No.
All right, it's just a little board game, card game kind of thing, right? I mean, they put a wall down. I did the second attack. It attacks them.
Whoa.
They put some stuff down. You can see the AI cards are kind of going over here.
Oh, so you can play against an AI or a real person?
Yeah, well,
Like, for multiplayer?
ideally, that's what I'm gonna make today, or at least begin working on, is the multiplayer.
Oh, that's right.
Because
That's right.
up until this point, it's all been single player.
Yeah.
Because that's what I've been focusing on, to try and get the core gameplay down, to get this all working, to get everything, to make sure it's all like existing.
Why would you? Yeah, that's like trying to do something before it's even trying to like edit something before it's even made. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, I've thought of an interesting way of implementing it, and I might be able to just pseudo in the multiplayer. So normally what I could probably do is create a whole other system for multiplayer interaction, right? Like you're literally playing against other people. But I've thought of an interesting idea. So because I already have an AI and there's already a lot of code for making the AI, placing cards and all that actually work, what I theoretically can do is just pseudo in the other player for what the AI moves. And I don't know the best way to describe it, but basically there's a function the AI uses called evaluate play, which I wrote. Let me find this. Evaluate play, this thing, which is a big function which basically is using a bunch of math to try and figure out what the best move for the AI to do is, right?
Oh, okay. So
So
just like what a real person would do.
kind of, yeah. But basically, then it outputs a list of the best possible plays, and the AI picks one from that, and that's what it does, right? What I theoretically can do from multiplayer is just say, I can just send over what the player actually did instead of using this evaluate play thing, and I can use these exact same AI play code, hopefully. Like all of this, I theoretically should be able to maybe reuse, but for multiplayer, by just saying instead of this part where it's picking the one to use, this is not all of it. This is the bit that picks the one to use, right?
Yeah.
So instead of this, I could just say like waiting for when the opponent sends over a move, and once they do, it's like, all right, this is the thing they did, and then that's good. Hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, okay. So it's really just like making the AI, like I said, like me and think like a human, and also just like find the best move. So that's what. And then did you make it so that it has different difficulties?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the AI difficulties are interesting. I kind of want to
Like,
add
how do you program it
Hmm?
to have different difficulties? Because
the way it
like
works in this one. I basically say there's a list of when the AI is creating like the best moves, it creates a list in order of score, right? So it scores every possible move that it can do,
oh
right?
oh that's cool.
So when I increase the difficulty, I sometimes tweak how the scoring function works, and I also sometimes, or I also limit, or I make it choose things closer to the top more often, because the things closer to the top are theoretically better moves to
Yeah.
play.
So like if you say like the insane mode would be choose the best move every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And would that theoretically even be possible to beat if you're a human?
Yeah, that's
I mean,
definitely
well, you
possible.
just have to.
It would be hard.
It would be
It's
really hard, yeah.
um
But I guess
the
is this kind of a luck-based game too?
a bit. I mean, you draw. You know how like normal decks of cards work? You have like there's like a draw pile, and like generally like whenever you run out of things to do, you just refresh the draw pile.
Yeah.
You draw a random card from it, but you always draw like a set of card, like from a set, right?
Yeah.
Like if you could either draw 1, 2, 3 or 3, 2, 1 or 2, 3, 1, but you'll always draw the cards 1, 2, and 3. You just don't know which order you draw them in. If that makes sense. It's like Tetris does it.
Kinda.
Tetris does it.
Like when it decides
The pieces that you use. Most
pieces
like
that you get.
modern Tetrises, it's not random which piece you get. It's from like a bag of them, and then when the bag runs out, it refills it. Anyway, very similar system for how
Okay.
how drawing cards works in this. So it's kind of random, kind of not. And here's what I mean. If I create
Let's see it in action.
a new deck called Test, right? And the only thing I put in it is a cannon and a discard. Then my hand will contain an even amount of cannons and discards. So if I set the hand limit to 6, then when I use it, I should have 3 of both. There you go.
Oh.
I also
okay,
just
that's
happen to draw them in order like this.
cool. Yeah.
Discard cannon, discard cannon. But I don't believe that happens every time. Or maybe it does.
Oh.
Maybe I'm just tripping, but it'd be funny if I was just getting really unlucky. No, it's just doing this. I don't actually. That could honestly be a bug in my own code for how this is happening. Yeah, no, I think it might be because now it's happened 4 times in a row, or I'm just getting
Yeah,
extremely
that's an
unlucky.
anomaly.
But I mean, it's all right, and the drawing of like the actual drawing order is random. I think this is just an edge case when you only have 2 cards in your deck.
Yeah, I don't know. That probably would break something.
Well, because when you have it, this is like what I got: core rebirth, attack, cannon, 3x3, walt, and then I can just go start single player, do it again, different cards.
Yeah, different cards. Yeah. So.
Right? These are not the same cards that I'm getting every time.
Yeah.
So I think that's just a little quirk of it being only 2 cards in the deck. Now, what's real fun is if you go to the test thing and you only do like one by one wall. And this is not a legal deck, so you wouldn't be allowed to do this normally, but
It just everyone has walls.
yeah, and I can put 5 per round. The AI also only has one by one walls, but due to how I coded it, it can never place them.
What? Why?
Basically, this requires a bit of explanation, and you'll see what I mean when I change up my deck slightly.
Okay.
So let me change up this one by one wall deck to also include a cannon. Now, if I go and put this here, so now I've got one by one walls and cannons, right?
Yeah.
So I can put a one by one wall, 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 and then the AI skips or it can put a cannon, my bad, but it won't put a one by one wall because I have told it not to. When it will is when I put a cannon down. It'll probably put one down here soon, especially if I put a second cannon. No, it's just yeah, it's really highly valuing putting stuff up there because it's exposed. I can also generally see what the AI is doing. I just skip my turn there. You can see like it's focusing like cannons in the open areas
Yeah.
in my defense, so it's not like entirely stupid and it knows what it's doing. At some point though, I think because I've given it a shit ton of cannons, it's just gonna keep placing them, right?
Well, it values the cannons over anything else.
Yeah, well because the thing is with cannons is that they can both act as a wall and also attack, so it likes them more than one by one walls.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the thing with one by one walls is you can also like you can put a bunch of them down in one turn, right? So
Yeah.
it like keeps them in reserve so that like
And
when
how
you
much
put a
power
cannon.
do you get? Each one?
5.
You get 5 each one. Okay. And then wait, how do you? Oh, because you didn't use all your power for that last turn.
Yeah, and
'Cause you just filled
so
them
like
with
if I skip right now, I'll have 10 when my next turn rolls
Yeah.
around.
Okay. Yeah.
And that was something that's actually different than how Walls of Gadir, the original game, works, because in that game, in that game, there is not anything called energy. I added this specifically for like balancing and also because I think it'd be cool. And now there's a bunch of cards that are in this. These 3 are unique to this game so far. I've made 3 ones that are wholly unique from Walls of Gadir, and because I've added every card from Walls of Gadir, every card I add from now on will be wholly unique.
Okay. Oh, so there's even more. There's cards that have more value than 5, which values skipping turns.
Yeah, right. So cards that have a greater value than 5, like
But it
Pure
also
Serve,
gives and takes
these.
because you might let your opponent do things while you're not doing anything. So
Yeah,
you
right.
kind of have to be strategic about that.
Yeah,
and
like you
that's
could
good.
say like, oh, I want to use kind of like smaller, weaker ones, like the one by one wall or like the rebuild
there's
core or
different,
something,
There's different strategies that you
which
can
will let me
use.
that'll save up some energy for future plays, but I may not be as good in the current play.
Yeah.
Which lets you save up for these bigger, heavy hitting ones, and then Mimic is funny.
Card functions exactly like your last played card, but at a higher cost. Oh, so it's like Mirror from Clash Royale.
The inspiration I think that from that one is the one that I took at least was,
Oh. Oh, actually the Mimic from it. Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of when I originally came up with the
I
card.
forgot about that. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of when I made it.
No, yeah, I mean it's actually called Mimic, but I thought of
Actually,
Mirror because, like, it costs
originally
more
I had the
points.
name set as Hindsight, but then I just thought Mimic made more sense.
Hindsight's pretty cool though, but yeah, Mimic's pretty good. Yeah, I like both of them.
So today, actually, I should probably go over the few changes that I've done since since I did my like 7-hour stream. My voice is still a bit hoarse from that, I think. Now I can actually show this. Users, I can go to me, I can go to app data, wherever app data is, roaming, aux. So I've showed this off a bit before. That you like this keeps track of like the games of mine that you have, right? I mean, this is really recent, so it doesn't. Delusion and before does not have this.
What is it?
I just store a file on your computer, which is like a list of the games of mine that you have. So like because
when you download the game,
well when you run it, it just
has that and the
it
game
just writes to a file like, oh hey look, you played Umbra before. Well, because I think it'd be cool, like in the future, like if I want to
If
have
you
like
can like take the statistics of that,
well,
can you
no,
do
no,
that?
I can't see this shit.
No, yeah, you would not be able to see
No,
that.
but
That
what I
would be
mean is
like,
like it would be like cool if like it like in the future, like I want to say like, oh, you have a player badge for if you've played Umbra like before, or
oh,
maybe
in the game. Oh, that's cool.
like maybe if you participated in a developer build of it, then you get something special or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, and
That
that's
that's
stored
what that would let
there.
me do.
That's cool.
That's why I
And so
don't.
wait, so that's
Hmm?
in the game files for you to put that in there?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and I can't like see this. That would be. I mean, what I'd theoretically have to do somehow is like create some code. Like if I
Yeah, I
wanted
was
to use
about to
this
say, like,
maliciously,
how would you even do that?
if no wait, what?
That would be cool.
Well,
If you
literally, I
could
can
like,
just read this file
no, I know, but
because
I'm
it's
saying
local.
like on other people's.
Oh, if I can't read other people's.
No.
Theoretically, what I could do is try and create some kind of like malicious code, which
Yeah.
uploads it to like a website or something, and like connects to your internet and uploads it there. But
Yeah, but
I
I mean,
don't
there'd be
want to
no
do
reason to
that,
do that.
and
Yeah.
I wouldn't get anything from that. Anyway, this is the game data. This has changed since last people saw. Last time, the only thing being stored was the coins or your money. Now you can see a bunch of other stuff. You know, some of this is pretty funny, right? Like the unnamed, I am doing this to stop people from crashing, and then like the cards, and then I am doing this to stop people from crashing. Test. You can see the deck that we made, like just then, right?
Oh,
These are the two cards, the 1x1 wall and the cannon. This is the version.
wait, so what is
Hmm?
the point of doing that?
Doing this.
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't really understand how that. So, yeah, why would you need that? Why would you need that text file of game data?
Remember
Is that
that?
just how it
Remember that
works?
deck that we made that was the 1x1 wall and the
Yeah,
cannon? Well, I just
yeah.
modified it slightly there to now have 3 mimics in it.
Oh, that's what stores what the save data is
Yeah,
on
this
the
this
game?
this is storing your data. You
Oh, obviously.
don't want
Oh,
to know what
okay,
happens
that's
if I make
cool.
these all A's.
I kind of do.
This by the way is what stores the unlocks for the game. This is literally what stores your your
Oh,
unlocks.
so wait, so could you go into the game files and then hack and like make your thing like I mean, I guess you could
Yeah,
if you have a copy of the game.
yeah, if you want to.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't really care to be honest.
No, I
Anyway,
mean, there's not really any. Oh.
all of the
Oh.
cards become locked because I just told it that all of them are locked.
Why is
Anyway,
it 69?
that's that this has to do with how I created this function because the array length in the game that stores which cards you have unlocked, card
It's
unlocked,
69.
it's 69 long. So technically speaking, I could make this any number, but the bigger it is, the more space on your computer it uses in memory.
Yeah.
So you generally want to keep them low, but I just
What
did
if
it
you make it
69.
all? What if you make it all stars?
You can. That'll just make everything true. You unlock everything.
Oh. So that's like an unlock all
Yeah, if you
mode
want.
if you want that?
I'd
Yeah.
probably I'm debating putting encryption on this or not.
What do you mean encrypt so people can't just unlock all?
Yeah. Well, because on one hand, I think it's kind of funny. Like if you're dedicated enough to find this file and edit this, then like why not let you? But at the
Yeah.
same like I mean, this is like what? Like a single player game. There isn't like any competitive aspect besides maybe
No. How do
multiplayer.
you even unlock the different cards? By like
Currently you can't. You literally
you
can't.
can't, but you're
I
gonna
haven't made
make
it.
it so you can.
Yeah, you theoretically buy them with money
And then you get money from I'm assuming
from playing the
winning.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a good system.
So I mean,
Or you could have like an unlock all mode.
no, you
I
can
mean,
literally go in and cheat in all the cards, but like,
no, yeah, I mean you could yeah, obviously, but you could implement like a campaign mode where you do like the ones you have to unlock or like an unlock all mode where you can just like sandbox and play with all the cards.
maybe I don't know.
That's kind of further down the line though.
Yeah,
Like
that's
you're
that's
still
that's that's pretty far away. I haven't even
Oh
added
yeah,
multiplayer, which
obviously.
I'm planning
I'm
on
just
doing.
saying, you know.
Anyway, this lets you actually do this, and you know what? This is funny. I'm doing this to stop people from crashing.
If you didn't do it, it would just Like,
Do I have a thing that shows the previous iteration of what this looked like? I might have put it in progress in
why would that
announcements.
stop it from crashing?
I do. Okay, okay. So you can see here if I go to Discord, this is what it used to look like. I mean, you can see it's very similar, right? The name and then like the fucking what is it? Grave? I forget what it's called. Squiggle.
Tilde?
No, is it?
Yeah, that's called a tilde, I'm pretty
I
sure.
swear that is that a tilde?
Yeah, I think so.
Symbol. Oh, that is a tilde. All right.
Yeah, it is a tilde.
Never mind. Tilde. Anyway, so then you can see it's a tilde, and then it stores the numbers here, and then it's like a vertical line, right?
Yeah.
That's like the symbols I use for separating the data. So
Yeah.
like every single vertical line represents a new deck, and the tilde represents a separation between the name of the deck and the cards
And I'm
contained within it.
assuming, like, you coded it so that it knows that.
Yeah, it knows that.
Okay.
The problem was that if you named your deck something with a tilde in it,
Oh.
then it would store it, and then it would end up looking like deck name tilde tilde, and then like the card numbers 333 whatever. So when it was
So
trying to look
It
up
would
what
think
these
the
were,
first tilde would be
you would
the
think
separation.
this is the thing splitting it instead of this one, because it's earlier. It would think this
Yeah.
is the one splitting it, and then it would try and convert this into a number.
Which is not.
It's not a number, so then it would crash. So that's
Oh.
that's
And then when you do that, I'm doing this to stop you from crashing.
I'm just instead of looking for this symbol, it looks for this.
Yeah.
So at this
I'm
point,
doing for people
this
for
is this is longer than what I let you type in the game for the deck name, right?
Yeah.
So if you go out of your way to copy and paste this into the deck name, it's on you if it breaks.
Yeah.
Like I am completely fine with people bricking their games if they're modifying the game data outside of the original parameters. I've actually never tried what happens if I set this to like 2 or -1. Like if I've tried setting these things to like values outside of what they're supposed to be. We can check. Is it running? No, good. So it wouldn't overwrite that data. I don't think it would
Yeah.
normally, but settings. Okay, well it just clamps it.
So it's so it's looking for the tilde at the end of I'm doing this to stop people from crashing instead of what it normally was gonna do. Okay, so that's pretty good. Yeah.
And then it doesn't also there's a thing if you do not have the card unlocked, it just doesn't let it you can never put it in your deck, right?
Yeah.
What I had to do is I had to create something to prevent you from editing the game data to put a locked card in your deck.
Is that the
What I can do is I can prevent you from clicking it in. Like that's pretty easy to do. That's just like don't let you click it if it's locked.
Yeah.
What I had to do though was when you're loading in the thing in save system in here, one of these, it's somewhere in here. I'm doing this to stop people from crashing. Right here,
There it is.
this line of code right here links to a function called a clean deck, which basically just goes through the thing, checks if you have them unlocked, and if you don't, then it removes it.
Oh, okay. So you could put it in there in the
Yeah, you can edit in cards
game
that
files, but it wouldn't put it in the game.
yeah, you can edit in cards you don't have unlocked. They just won't be in the deck.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's about the game as it stands. There's
Yeah.
like you can modify your hand size from between 3 and 7.
Ooh, that's cool.
7 is the maximum because past 7 it starts looking really bad. Like it starts getting way too big, and
Yeah,
I haven't.
like
Hmm?
I don't know how you could be how could be more than 7. Yeah, that 7's good enough. I don't know why you would want more.
Yeah, and then 3 I set as the minimum for 2 reasons. It's to prevent the 1 card problem. So you could see here I have 3 cards. I have Mimic, Mimic, Mimic.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I can't play any of these. The only thing I can do is skip. And but that's kind of inherently a part of the problem with this. But what would really suck is if you had a card that's predicated like let's give an example. Cards that only work under specific circumstances. For
What happens
instance,
if you get 3 mimics to start the game?
That's a good question. I think you have to. I think you just lose.
Yeah.
That's a good question, and I'm perfectly fine with that happening because that's kind of funny.
And it's your fault. I mean, you changed it to three.
I mean,
You
no,
know.
it's not necessarily your fault. You could just get a really bad roll of the
No,
dice
yeah,
if
you
you
just
make
get bad luck
if you
and
make like an actually
lose.
like normal deck, but then have three mimics in it. There's a chance that you just get three mimics and can't do
Is there a
anything.
chance you could get all mimics with like a 5-card deck?
That is an interesting problem that you brought up. It's like what happens if like your starting thing contains three like your entire hand is things you cannot play. And
Yeah.
you can never get rid of them. Hopefully that'll never be the problem. That'll never be the case. Especially with stuff like discard and new hand, which lets you like refresh the cards that you have.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know. So one of the problems that I was facing with the AI, right, is
We can cross that bridge when you get there.
one the one card problem is when you get something like Attack of the Rubble, right? This thing, all of your rubble becomes cannon shots. That's an alright card. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's not bad.
What this you can only play this card though if you have rubble on the map.
Oh,
So if you
yeah.
because if you don't have rubble, this does nothing. So you cannot play it. So what would happen is the AI or something could get this card, and then it would literally not be able to play it. And then because they had this card, and you cannot see their deck normally. I can because I have a developer thing enabled that lets me view text. But you can't see what their cards are. They don't have any rubble. You just get a free win from it, and the AI is like, I don't know, man. I can do jack shit. I don't have any rubble to do, and I can't get rid of this card. And it
Yeah.
makes the game really unfun because you're just like, well, I just got a win for literally no reason. The AI just stopped placing things, and I don't know why. So I,
Yeah.
so
That
I,
is annoying.
so you could say, well, make it two cards to make to make it so that the AI actually has a chance to get other cards. And that's an alright idea. That's what I did. But you might have noticed the minimum card count is actually 3. That's because the easy AI difficulty actually has a one less hand size.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because I thought it would be like to make it easier, it has
Yeah.
more limited options for what it can do.
Yeah.
That's just like a behind the scenes thing that I did for the AI to make it easy because it's easy. You know,
I mean, there's no way you would know that.
you
'Cause
wouldn't really know
can't
it.
see the deck.
And it doesn't honestly really have too much impact on the game itself, nor does it really matter. It's just like it just makes it slightly easier, right? And that's just something I did that can, help you. I just can help
You know
the
what?
player on
You know
easy.
what would be cool?
What?
Like maybe further down the line, you can like make funny modes, like see the opponent's deck, or like everyone gets this kind of card. Like you know what I mean? Like stupid, like little frivolous modes that you can add in,
Oh yeah,
or
that's
like
I
silly
have a few
things,
listed actually.
like silly mode, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, like silly stuff. I was gonna add more of them like here.
Yeah.
This like blank
Yeah,
area.
like silly modes. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Because I
The
mean, allow illegal decks is already kind of like a silly mode.
it is, yeah. And I have plans for other stuff as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is it's pretty early on, even though I've been making it for quite a
No,
while.
it's got good potential. It's
Yeah,
already
right.
pretty good. Yeah.
Well, the
And then
main
so
hmm?
when do the cannons attack?
They attack when you tell them to.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So
And does it cost things for them to attack or no?
let me show you. So when you have an attack, you have a cannon, right? It just sits there,
Yeah,
right?
it just sits there.
Until you put like an attack card.
Oh, there's attack cards.
And now the
Okay.
attack, this one makes everything attack, and then there's also this one, which is double shot, which is everything or two random ones attack.
Oh, you can't tell which one.
You can. This one costs less energy, and you can play another card after it in the same turn, but it only does two, and you don't know which ones it'll do.
Okay. Oh yeah, so it's like a give and take.
Mm-hmm.
And then what is the
Hmm?
green and yellow and red brackets mean?
All right. That's something for when I'm polishing up the deck creator. There is some stuff in here that does not get explained, like the colors. These colors have meaning. These colors
Yeah,
mean
I mean, I
stuff.
assumed that. I was like, well, there wouldn't just be colors there for no
So
reason.
purple is actually, I think, the only one that doesn't really mean anything, but it means wall type or stuff that turns into rubble when it gets destroyed.
Okay.
Red is attack types or things that can be activated with attack cards.
Okay,
Green
yeah.
is things that can be played again. So normally if you put a cannon down, even if you have extra energy, it just ends your turn.
Oh,
Right?
so you can't just farm energy and then spam a bunch of cannons
You cannot. Yeah, no, you can't
in the
just like.
same turn.
Yeah, in the same turn. You could do it over multiple turns, but
Yeah, but
you can't
that's
put
an
like
unfair
7
advantage
down in
you
the same
use.
thing and just annihilate
Yeah.
your opponent.
No, yeah,
So
that's a good thing.
So play again cards basically are cards that you can do multiple, like you can play it and then you can do something else as well in the
And
same
that's
turn.
green.
That's green.
Okay.
Then you have
Yeah.
yellow, which are things which activate red cards, right?
Yeah.
And then the final one is blue, which are ones that actually lose a turn when you play them. So Earthquake is so far the only thing that uses it because I don't know, funny.
What do you mean lose a turn?
So when you play this card, it ends your turn. The AI gets a turn. Normally, it would go back over to you. However,
Oh.
Earthquake actually loses your turn, so the AI actually gets effectively 2. They go, then it would have gone to you, but it skips your turn because of Earthquake, so then it goes back to the AI.
So it's kind of like a interesting it's an interesting card because it does cost a lot, but it has potential to be really good. Like
Yeah.
if you get lucky on that 50%, you could and then how do you win the game?
The winning the game currently is when you you see these health bars here.
Oh yeah.
I don't have any cannons. I just didn't draw any.
Oh, it's like Honey what's that game?
Honey Missile Wars?
Yeah, Honey Missile because you have to hit the wall. I don't
Kinda.
know why I got reminded of that,
It's
but
not
it is kind of
really
like that.
it's not really at all like Honey Missile Wars.
The game isn't, but the way you win is the same. You have to like hit the wall enough so that the wall damage goes out. But I mean, like,
They're gonna
it's
yeah.
also for
Okay,
like
this is what I mean
different
though. You
games,
see how they put a 1x1 wall there?
yeah.
One the way I coded it is it only is allowed to put 1x1 walls in front of cannons to block them.
I mean, there's no other reason why you would do that.
Well, I mean, you could also put like you could preemptively put 1x1 walls like here or something to try and like
Yeah,
cover more area.
that is true.
But for the AI, at least, the only reason it uses 1x1 walls is to try and block your things because they're cheap and they're easy to put down.
Well,
So
yeah,
that
I mean, if it didn't have
it's
that
gonna do it again.
automatically, it probably
And
would
they put a
still
cannon.
think. It would probably still say like, oh, this is the
Oh,
best
that was
way
a
to
double
defend.
shot.
Oh, was that double shot?
Yeah, that was a double shot because they attacked. They attacked and then did other stuff in the same turn. That was an attack, so it full ends their turn. So you can see I've lost some health now. They've attacked me.
Yeah.
And when that reaches 0, you either lose or win, depending on whatever.
Yeah.
That's the way. Can I get them to win? Probably not. I don't think they have another attack. I have a little dev thing which shows me the deck thing right there. So I can see what cards they have and what when they're
Oh.
cycling through them. But that's just for me.
Yeah.
L sucks to be you. That's what it says when you die. And then you can see these menus are very polished.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Some of the things like the main screen is pretty good. The play menu, this one's alright. And then this one nothing. And also the pause. There is like a pause menu here, although it's really shitty.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Actually,
pretty cool.
how long have I been making this? That's a question I don't actually know. I can see if I can go to Plastic SEM and find the first like change set.
Edit. Yeah.
Plastic SCM is what I use to kind of like change sets. You can see these, right? I have apparently checked in my changes 88 times. That's pretty
So
neat.
it goes all the way
Advanced.
beginning of November.
I don't know how I've never really tried to do this. File change set within where date is
1 month ago.
1,000 months ago.
That'll cover it.
There you go. Root directory.
September 26th.
Yeah, 9/26/2023. That's when I started. That's when I first
So
made
3
it.
months.
Also,
actually,
aside
more
from
like 2
aside
months.
from the select few at the very start, baller and sex lol, you'll notice an interesting trend of a word that's been this one doesn't have it, but an interesting word that's most consistent throughout almost everything,
Yeah.
especially in the
Wait,
later
why
ones.
did you? What is the comments?
These
Do you add those after every time you?
yeah, you
work
can
on it?
you add these and it's like describing what you did.
I mean, you didn't really describe what you did.
I don't know, man, but gaming segs is pretty descriptive.
I mean, that is descriptive, though. I gotta give that to you.
This one I just said I
I
did
did
nothing.
nothing. Okay, that one's probably. Yeah, that
Oh
one.
yeah, segs time.
Yeah.
I love these. It's so great being able to go back and read these all. It's so fun.
Yeah, that is cool.
But yeah, so I've
So
been working on this
you
for
worked
like
on it
a month
80,
and a bit.
what was it, 88 times?
I've
88
submitted
times?
88 separate things,
Okay,
basically.
so is this sorry, again, this is the way that you keep track of how many times you worked on this? Like how many
This is essentially like a backup of the game.
Oh, this is a save of the backup. Okay. So if you want to
If
go
I
back
want
to
to, I can revert it all, but this is also lets me revert back in time. So if I really
just in
wanted,
case
I
if
could
something
load
gets really
this.
fucked.
I could
Yeah.
load number 2, right? When like the first ever check-in that I did. So I could go
Yeah.
back to when I created the project.
Ooh.
Or I could go back to what like what I checked in, when is this, yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah.
So I can it's really nice because it lets me go back in time. It also lets me bring over stuff from like my other computer, or like to go over and like if my computer gets wiped or something, like, oh, someone smashes my entire hard drive and I no longer have access to all of this, right?
Yeah.
I can still access this project because it's stored on the cloud. So it's
Oh, it's
basically
on
like
the
a backup.
cloud. Ooh, that's good.
So I have like effectively 3 separate versions of this, because I have one on my main computer, I have one in the cloud, and then one on like my laptop, which I bring to school,
Yeah.
right? So I have
Yeah.
3 separate places where this game is stored.
You can access so the cloud is through what is that software called?
Plastic SCM.
Plastic SEM. Yeah.
It's just like integrated with Unity.
With Unity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Version control, that's the word I was looking for. Anyway, so this lets me go back in time, and also
Yeah, that's cool.
it's pretty cool. What do you think I did in big gaming segs?
Probably something gaming worthy.
In multiplayer scene, I did a bit. What did I do in card display? I created the public game object shitter and parente. I
That's very
created
gamer.
card 12
But enabled
specifications.
false.
Oh, this
Shitter
is when I created the
false.
card animation, or like the
Oh, the floating?
Yeah, this is the card moving up and down animation.
Moving up and down is called shitter.
No, that's called, this is this function here called animate.
Oh.
You could see where it says like transform dot position equals wait, no. This is the AI move thing. Never mind. This is not it moving up and down. This is the thing, you know, where the AI card goes like, ooh.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's
it
what
goes,
that
like,
is.
the little, yeah.
That's what this is. Fixed
Oh,
update.
okay.
What the fuck is this? If state isn't 3. Oh, this is okay. So this is a lot. This has a lot to do with the AI move. What else in gamer? I added some new lines. I uncommented some stuff. So I enabled some debug shit. I want to see where my changes are. So I made the on card action. If you're not the player, then it spawns. Yeah. Okay. So this is a lot of this has to do with creating the AI move and making it show which card it plays.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I mean, that is a pretty good feature.
And that's what I did on Big Gaming Segs.
Yeah.
I also created a prefab, or I edited this card to prefab. I also created this image, which I added,
yeah.
and I also added the so I added this image for sweep.
The sweep.
That's the card that I added apparently
Gotta
back
sweep,
then.
sweep, sweep.
Uh,
Okay.
what are all the? I haven't really gotten a full list of every card in a while, in like a bit. I remember them all. It's just these 3 sometimes I forget, because it's all of the things from Walls of Gadir. So this also, these are not in any kind of order, or
No, yeah.
these are the order they're in is the order I made them. So that's the order they're at.
Yeah. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. I plan on adding something that like sort them. I don't know how.
Yeah, the categories, sort by category.
Like you can sort by
name.
I'd probably do it like
Easy.
I'd probably go the things I'd do is sort by type, sort by name, sort by
Value.
yeah, energy
Like
cost.
the energy value. Yeah.
Yeah. Those are probably the 3 things I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I should write those
that's-
down
I
just so I
mean,
don't forget them.
Yeah.
I
don't
have
know
a
what
lot
else
of
you would
thoughts.
order them by, to be honest.
Yeah, or why you would.
Yeah.
Yo,
Or maybe by, you know how it says like instant 1 by 2, 1 by, shit, I didn't know. Yeah, maybe you could do that.
Actually, I'll put it in
like-
game checklist.
What's the so you know how it says like instant? It says like one by one, 1 by 2. You could maybe order it by that, like I don't know.
By
Way
the
it
oh,
is
that.
used in a turn. I don't even know how you.
Okay,
I
I
don't know how
forgot
you
that I added
describe
this.
that.
This is changed automatically based on the card, so I forgot that
Yeah.
I did this. But that thing at the top just kind of shows the type. So instant means when you click it, it'll basically have an
It just
effect.
goes. Like you don't have
Yeah.
to choose where it
As
goes.
opposed to when there's like a 1 by 1, 1 by 2, 2 by 1, whatever, 3 by 1, whatever. Those are all when you need to put it down on the map somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's the size it takes. Order cards in deck builder by energy cost, by name, by
Category or not
category
category.
/ by color,
Yeah, color.
by
Color coded.
color type.
I think is that it?
I mean, I don't know what else
Color.
you'd sort them by. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What I'll have to do is figure out how you sort things with multiple colors in color type, but you know, whatever.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I could just do
Um,
whatever the first one is.
You could do like an override. Yeah, you could do like if it has purple, it goes to purple. If it's green, it could go to green, but if it has something else, it would go to something else. Cause like green, what does green mean again?
Green is play again.
So I mean, like, would you rather know that it's play again, or would you rather know that it's purple? Like,
Mm.
you could kind of decide that, but I mean, either way, you know, you would find it if you
System.
search for it, because you'd know that it's either. Because if you're sorting by category, most likely you know what category the thing is that you're trying to find. So, and like when in doubt, just sort by name.
Create directory. I'm gonna create a new universal directory. Universal directory is going to be the awk directory plus universal, and then it's going to create this one, and then it's going to write it in the universal directory, and it's going to be player data. So this should create a new folder in here called universal and a file called player data.
Oh,
Universal
go.
player data. And there's nothing in it because I haven't put anything there. And then theoretically, what I'd put in here is like your fucking why can I not think of it? Your like your username.
Yeah.
Right. So so I can store that across games.
Yeah.
That's part of like one of the main things behind why I originally made this. Partly for easy access of like game data and modification of it, but also so like I can store stuff like your username, so that like when you set your name in this game, in the future if I make other games that require your username, they can just read it and edit it to this, and it'll change between all the games. Yeah. You only have to make one profile. Anyway, so for this one, public. This will be a dictionary. String, because it's the two things, and it'll be equals new dictionary. Yes, yeah, okay. So then it reads it. So it gets it, and then it's also going to read it. So universal data equals. Do I have a dictionary to string or string to dictionary? I have string to bool array. String to. I don't have string to dictionary in this. Thanks. Random functions instance dot string to dictionary. And what? What is this bullshit? Is it in save system? Instance dot. Why can I remember what this is? There it is. I remembered where it is. Wait, should I put this in? I guess it doesn't matter where it is, because this is the universal.
Plankton?
Plankton? Read file. Reads the file, and then it splits it based on system.environment dot new line, and also this. Boom. And there you go. And then where does that stuff with saving universal data go in? Do 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 do. Equals read file. Oh.
I didn't know it was gonna be that.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Don't say that again.
What?
What?
Oh, that was. Oh my god.
What?
I thought that was the. I thought that was you for a second.
It is
I
me.
forgot.
My murderer
Well, it
senses
is
are
you, but.
tingling.
Oh, that.
My murderer senses are tingling.
That's Dylan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, did you?
Don't say that again.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay.
Why is this test code still in here? Eh. That should not be in here. Aux game zoned, yeah, that. Where is... So, it's in... Save system. Oh, it is just using load string and save string. Alright.
Oh wait, I whoops. Okay. I accidentally pressed preview. I had to play it again.
String.
Oh,
What?
I don't like that one.
No, wasn't like that.
Why is what the dog doing? Why is S what the dog doing?
That's what the dog doing.
What the dog doing?
He's pulling his cock out! Alright, well, I'm gonna go, actually do game dev now.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I know that was like 50 minutes of that, but, you know. Whatever. They're coming for you. Donkey Kong. And stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. DK. Donkey Kong. This song goes hard. Hmm. Just like a balloon. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here. Anyway, this one. Isn't it in like relay moment? Or maybe pick thingamabob, start make game. Is it make game or make game something else? We'll find out. DK. Donkey Kong. Well, it didn't like that one. Object reference not found, file system this one. Really? Yeah, that's true. Because in save system I can put it in. Walnuts, peanuts. Ain't this something? I think this one already has a reference system. I don't think I need that. Yeah. God damn, what a line right there.
By holding out baits, he keeps him on the march. Then, with a body of picked men, he lies in wait for him.
Is that Sabaton on Unbreakable? Yes, yes it is. Anyway, now it's not broken. I can play the game multiplayer. What happens? Well, no AI difficulty selection. That's for one. There's the code. I'm in the game. There's the player list, although there's no players. I can still, for some reason, pick an AI deck. I can start the game. What happens if I play something? Alright, alright. Well, nothing happens because there is no other player. When I'm making a game, where the fuck do I make game? Big thingamabob when I'm allocating the players. I think it's in relay moment. I'm only gonna create an allocation for 2 because there's only gonna be 2 people in this game. It's a 1v1. So, yeah. So if you're signed in, then it's gonna be, whoa, debug, shit and fartly. Do I really know what that's doing? Not really. This is all kind of black magic in here. I'm gonna be real. Like, what the fuck? DLTS. What is it even? Connection type? Whatever it is, it works. Anyway, those are working. Those are cool. So, we create the match. We now need to somehow make the joining of the match. So let's make join match a... Actually, does server gamer get created? Is that something I've added? I don't honestly know. I'm gonna need it, so... When I create a multiplayer thing, it does make server gamer. W. Alright, good. So, server gamer will be used for transmitting multiplayer messages, so I kind of need that. I do kind of need it. I'm stretching my arms right now. Alright. Something's lurking in the water. So I want to somehow make it so they can join. I think I need to use a custom function, I bet. So pick thingamabobs, does it have any cool functions? Or when I'm goining the game, the E. Goin game E. E equals this, singleton, start client, starts the client, else. So it tries to join the relay with the code, so going game E gets the component, this one. So I throw pick thingamabob on this and then write that. Got it. There, I'm just talking to myself about how I'm going to do this. So I need to grab this. This is TMP input field, yeah. Thanks for letting me distract you. Yeah, for like 50 minutes, too. Add component TMP input field. I don't actually know what the fucking TMP input field. I should really just delete this, to be honest. What? What? Huh? What? Okay. I got really scared for a second because it deleted and it was still there. We're gonna grab a input field, TextMesh Pro. I'm just going to get rid of the background image. And this text, all of this text stuff is gonna be fine. So this text area, both of these placeholders centered like this. The input field max character limit's going to be 6 because they're always 6 characters long. Input field itself is going to stretch here to here. I'm aware that this broke because I deleted it, right? It's just the rect transform, so I can throw this back on there. There you go. So now I'm going to put the text in. So enter text. First text color should be like... Copy. Paste. Placeholder. Paste. With like slightly darker. Text area, input field, we turn up the point size a bit. So I see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Although you wouldn't be able to go past 6 normally. That's not even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the absolute maximum size it would be. I like that. So when you're trying to... Actually, I can copy the same text size from this, which is 32.73. Really odd number, but alright, buddy. 32.73 is what I want. There you go. So now these are the same sizes, are all consistent. Multiplayer is unavailable. More like... shebang. What if it is available now, bitch? I don't know. We're working on it. And on the input field, when you're on end edit, it's going to run. I need to give it thingamabob. That'd be in multiplayer. Big thingamabob. Remove the duplicate, and then I throw on this. Pick thingamabob. Going game. E. E is I think the one I want. Yes. Now, what this should do is it should say, haha, stupid, when I try and join. Play menu shit 72. Okay. Let's do a data torture, just a beta border. So now that should be correct, and it shouldn't break, maybe. One of these days. There you go. Haha, stupid. Yeah, alright. So it told me I'm stupid because it failed to find the connection. So, I'm gonna have to build this. Somebody to learn somebody. I'm not sure how to send over the players in the lobby. This is something I've done before, but it's kind of annoying to do. I think I can do something. I don't know. For now... Wait, don't they create an object on when they get created? Let me check this. Network manager. What's the player object? Yeah, I got that. Network manager. Multiplayer. So they each have a thing called multiplayer. Where the fuck does that spawn? The player prefab. So when I create a multiplayer game, of course that's there. Where am I? Wouldn't be in canvas, nor to be in background. Multiplayer clone. This. So I could put components on this and network that data. That'll be how I send over the player names. Will be useful for now, though. I'm going to close some... Oh, not that. I'm going to close it. Close this, because I don't really need it. I will need this, but not for the data, but so I can go over to Unity. So what I'm going to do... Or not Unity. Game builds. You know, where I have all the game builds. So I'm going to file, build, and run... Well, I'm building and running on the other monitor, but you can't see it right now, so L for you guys. Where's Office? Yeah. So you could see some of my old games here, right? Rupture, Idle Locksmith, Illusion. I've got all the builds. I even got the I even got these ones in here, all the secret game builds. You don't want to know what's in here. Umbra Dylan build, ooh. Delusion crackhead version. Rupture beta bugged. Delusion super secret version. Ooh. All of this and more stored on my computer. The song's goated. Anyway, we got Umbra over here in the developer build. On my other monitor, you can't see this. I'm starting up a game. I've created a lobby, and I'm just getting the code. So I have the code here. That's the code. What happens? It joins the lobby. I can see it's connected, but the menu has not updated to be the correct one. You see, the menu right now is not in the multiplayer menu. And I can't click multiplayer. I cannot create this because I'm technically in one right now. So what I need to do is essentially tell it that once you've joined to go into the right thing. So that's my next goal. Multiplayer development's always pretty hard. Oh, let me go back. I just fucking love this song, man. It just goes hard. So let's go prefabs. Oh wait, no, multiplayer. Pick thingamabob. This will just open up the thing over here, apparently. So what I need to do is essentially say, on GoingGamey, when you start the client, right? It joins the relay, starts the client, does all that. What I need to do now, gamer.instance.toPlay2. True. So now when you join the thing, it should go to the correct multiplayer menu. Hi. This is not a good time, I would say, to call me.
What?
Not a great time to call me.
Oh, sorry.
I've been streaming for like an hour.
Oh. Well, do you want to okay, just let me know when you can talk about the lab. Just letting you know I didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was up with that. I just found some stuff different than when we last used it.
Maybe it was another student, I don't know.
Maybe. Be kind of dumb,
Go
but
back,
yeah.
have fun streaming. Let me know when
Yeah.
you're available.
Yeah, alright. Nerd just called me about physics. Me and him are partners in a thing. Partnered up for a mathy physics labby thingy, and we've got to work on it. But that'll be later. That'll be later. Anyway, this should theoretically work. I mean, we won't know exactly. And, you know, the client player has the ability to start the game, which they shouldn't. And also, starting the game doesn't send over the game data, and it's a big mess of shit I need to do. Let me move this over here. I'm gonna try starting it on this one, so that you can see the thing. Right. Of course, there's nothing that's gonna appear in the player menu. So I can now try and join F9B7G7. And as you can see, if I brought it over, I'm in this menu as well. We're in the same thing, both in the same thing. But if I click start here, you can see it's still not here because it doesn't tell it to. And I can separately press play and begin the game and do some shit, and then it's all fucked. It's all fucked. All of this is bugged. So that's what we've got to do. And also, this doesn't even stop the fucking game. I can close this, and it's still going because it never stops the client, or never stops the thing. So that's what I've got to do. And I've also got to tell it to do some shit. It's fun. It's fun. Alright. Number uno thing I want to do. I've got to create something to end the thing when you go to the main menu. So, gamer, main menu. I think I can just run. What is it? Network. No. I think it's network manager dot singleton dot shutdown. Network manager dot singleton dot shutdown. That'll just delete you. I need to make sure this doesn't crash. If you try and do it when you're not in the game. So I go to the main menu, and yeah, it's still good. So it's fine if you're not in the thing, but it should shut down the network manager now when you go to the main menu, and it'll theoretically let you create new ones. So what that should mean is if I create a multiplayer game, I create a multiplayer game, you can see all that shit just happened. Boom. Multiplayer game 6DFNBK. I'm in the game, I go to the main menu, that should stop it. I now can create a new one. PPGW8T, whatever. That is the new one, and you know, same thing, and I can go to the main menu, and that should all be good. Yeah, bet. Gimme, gimme, gimme. It's a good song. What I want to do right now is create a empty Player handy wandy. This is also going to extend network behavior. I just happen to know it's going to be extending network behavior. Can I do both? Yeah, I didn't think so. Whatever. So when it is created, the transform.parent should equal gamer.instance.misgress46.transform. This should just immediately shove it underneath this. Right, so you got multiplayer, shit handler of ultimate fucking. That's the deck builder. Play game, multiplayer. When I create one, that should go underneath there. Well, I didn't give it the script. That would help. One of these days, I'll do it. Multiplayer. Scripts. It's in multiplayer itself. Player handler. That's not what I did. This, roof. Yeah. Now it should. I think. I hope. Does it genuinely not run awake? Does it genuinely not run this, or am I just really bad at this? Because I could have sworn Network 46 is multiplayer shit handler of the thing. So why can I not do that? Or is it because this itself is not a network object? Is it going to say, oh, I can't do it because it's not a network object? Yeah, fuck you. Network object can only be reparented after being spawned. What are you talking about? Is it because it's on awake? There's a theoretical possible plan that it was on awake, or because it was on awake instead of start, it wouldn't work. Yeah, okay. So it actually is just being a bitch and not letting me do it because this is the network object. But if I make it a network object, it doesn't. Does it even need to be spawned in, or can I just give it the fucking network object component? Nope, I can just give it the network object component, and it's good! It's stupid as fuck. Anyway, because this isn't... Oh, it is spawned in. I thought that wouldn't be spawned in because I didn't tell it to. But, alright. So you can see that's the player one. Is local player. The W, the goat. Is owner, is the host, is local player, is are you very cool. It's like all this shit running, right? Network object ID. I'm gonna have to set up some shit later with the fucking spawn data and stuff, but for now it's fine. I don't really need to send over the data, I just wanna... So let's grab my very chill and cool and sexy. Well, wait 1 second, I got a message. Dan's starting a call, that's very chill. Hello, Danielle.
Game?
No.
Please.
But I'm streaming.
So stop.
No. Wow. Alright, what a great call that was. I don't know why so many people are calling me, even though I literally, it has been 2 hours, and I've had 3 separate people call me, and a bunch of people message me. I'm just really popular, I guess. Anyway, so what I need to do is go to the fucking, go to fucking shit. I remember what I was gonna do. God, that really just ended my train of thought. It's always so fun when it gets derailed. Because I was like, I gotta make something. Yes, I gotta make the things line up, make it send over the spawn and the start game data. And I've gotta make it tally up the players. Just so I know that's actually working. I'm gonna go back to this song that I like while I go to the text room data. Text room data, text room data, text room data, text room data. Where is it? I know where this is. MISC. Text room data. A equals... I'm gonna say... So... a interpolated string, players, and then in parentheses, it's going to have the amount of connections out of the maximum of 2, and then it's going to grab instance dot, where is it? Do I have to fucking delete the multiplayer guy game objects? I might. I hope I don't. I should check. Anyway, gamer.instance dot misgrefs 46 dot transform dot child count. Does that work? I think it does. Didn't give it. I swear I'm a professional. That is what I called it, right? Players? Yeah. There's a space. Multiplayer. Well, okay, that's on me. There you go. And now I can get the connection count. So, I've now got that, which lists the fucking players and shit, man. Ugh. It would disappoint my one viewer if I stopped. I genuinely would. But I also, like, want to do this, though. So I've got this. I've got to make this somehow announced to everyone else to do this shit. Server gamer, you know what time it is. Right, chat. Where is... do I not just have send message? I have send chat message, receive chat message. Same thing, but... Oh, these use the fucking IDs. Something I have not set up yet. Did I delete... No, we're good. So send chat message, and those are all fun. So it needs to say server RPC for some reason. It just doesn't work if I don't. To play 2. So this will be random function client ID. Is this created when you start the game, by the way? I never actually fucking tested this. It better be. Yep, good, we're good. So I just need to send over the ID. I don't even need to send over the fucking ID, do I? I'm just thinking about that. I don't even need to fucking send that, do I? Or actually, or do I? No, I do. Anyway, so it's going to run to play. Actually, wouldn't it be to play 3? Gamer.instance dot to play 3. Not 2. Anyway, this game data thing is gonna be what fucks me up. So let's see, 2 play 3, this shit. All of this. What does updating my balls do? Decks. It's loading the decks. All right. So I'm gonna have to essentially package the data and then unpackage the data as a string. So let's see how I do that. So when I do 2 play 3. So if multiplayer.
You alright, mate? What can I get you?
So if multiplayer and network manager.
All right, mate? God, yes.
Manager.singleton. Fucking.
You new around these parts?
Yeah,
I guess.
owner
You look like you've seen things, stranger.
is host. I don't fucking know. If you're the host, then you can press it.
Try me. I used to live in a nice place.
Well, it wasn't that nice. It's a good song.
Police lights that flash bright and sirens that were audible, but it was our home. Most of all, it was affordable. But then something happened and it all changed forever. I was in the corner shop buying beans for my breakfast when I saw something that I thought was kind of freaky. A shelf I'd never seen with something on it called tahini. I shouted to the owner, "Hey yo, man, what's this?" He said, "I don't know, but I've had requests to stock it." At the time, I thought it was nothing.
Yeah, so it sends the ID, then it sends the data.
It spread like wildfire, it was too quick to stop. Every building in the street just became a hipster spot with exposed brickwork and mismatched chairs and stuff with big fat beards and slick back hair. Selling veg that was seasonal, bread that's artisanal, free from every single allergen that's conceivable. Organic spelt leave and rice sourdough. An absolute steal at just £5 a loaf. I tried to warn my
Anyway, so it sends the data with an int of 0, so we know it's starting the game. So it strings the string. So I'm gonna say.
I started to research if this had happened before, but what I saw left me floored because it was worse than I thought. From Shoreditch to New York and Portland, it was spreading to Kreuzberg in Europe. This was an epidemic.
Actually, I need to check one thing. It's alright. I got a response like 20 minutes ago. I knew it. Alright, I just emailed one of my teachers, and I just reminded that anyway. So what I've got to do is fucking some shit. I've got to essentially compress and then decompress all the possible data. So I'm gonna say. Should it be a dictionary? I think it should. Can you do this? Like, I don't know how this works. Can I do like E? Does that work? I mean, it shouldn't like me if I do this. That'll cause an error, right? I never tried defining it like this, but that's just like a test thing. So I'm gonna define equal. So legal dex, and it's going to be allow illegal immigration. Oh, sorry, .toString. Actually, I'll just do it so that there's no ambiguity. Anyway. And then... what the fuck? What does it use? Hand size cell. Okay, so it sets the hand size at .toString because fuck you. What? Yeah. Okay, and then it compacts that down. So E equals random functions dot instance dot dictionary to string. No, file system. Sorry, file system dot instance dot dictionary to string. No? Oh, it's in save. It's in one of these. I always forget which one is fucking in. Save system dot instance dot dictionary. There you go. So it's gonna be E with the splitters being. It doesn't actually matter. Oh, sorry, not E. Data. I'm fine with the default splitters because it doesn't fucking matter what they are. Alright. So this is sending over the data. Now I've got to receive it. Hands together. Where the fuck is Super Gamer? Stronger too. So then I'm going to essentially and then I could say allow legal migration equals when equals 1. What? So then I can say data. Or I do int up parse, right? Is it a float or an int? It doesn't actually matter. Well, it's always going to be an int, so... Probably if an int. Yeah, an int. Int up parse. I think that'll work. The DK crew. Let's test it out, shall we? So what it should do is it should save the data for the hand size selection and the allowing of illegal decks to be used.
By holding out base, he
So essentially, if I set the hand size to 3 and I allow illegal decks to be used, both versions of the game should know it. Testing the illegal decks is going to be kind of annoying, but I can easily check the hand size selection by just starting the game manually. And if that's working on both, then we're Gucci. We're goated. We're good. Alright. I'll start it on my other monitor so you can't see it, because all the interesting stuff's going to be happening on the main monitor. I'll create a thing. Let me grab this. There you go. So I'm now in here. I've loaded in the players. Now if I click play game on my other monitor, it loads this. I didn't change anything. So of course it's still broken. And for this, that's all kind of fucked. But let me start a new game this time. So it is actually telling it correctly to when to go to the next thing. So now I'm in this. It's connected on both. I'm going to allow illegal migration. I'm going to set the hand size to 3. I'm going to play the game, and I'm going to click play. Fucking hell. Let's go. It works. So that's being correctly sent over the internet now. I can close this. I can save my game in Unity, and we can continue working on this. That's a W. All right. So now stat works. Next part, very similar to this, except instead it's 2 game. I don't think I actually need to send over the fucking... I don't need to send over too much yet. But I will start a new handover. I'll start a new handover. I'm just going to not send anything over. Test 69. And it doesn't load anything either. So it does that, it just doesn't need to just at this current moment. And then same thing, but I can go to server message RPC. This same exact code except 1, and it's 2 game. So now when I start the game, it should bring it over. Now the kind of hard part, to start making the game itself work in multiplayer. This is probably going to be an endeavor that takes quite a while. But I hope I have the right idea. So when I end turn check this, I think everything in here is good. Genuinely, I think it is. This, I think, is good. Late for player turn, all of that. It's this. If not multiplayer and not the player turn, it doesn't start the AI move. So it just fucking ends. Walnuts, peanuts. Wait for player turn. What the fuck is this doing? Wait until there are no projectiles. Okay. Got it. Go back to the thing, though. Alright. So, currently what I want this to do is I want it to do something very similar. So maybe I do start AI turn, actually. So... Okay, here's what I need to do. So I go over to Server Gamer, right? And we're going to say we're going to create a play. So if we format message number 2 to be a play, what it's going to need to do is instead of card position in hand, it's going to be card type. So it's going to be the number followed by data. Now, one of these is going to be the dummy score value, which can always just be set to like 69 or some shit. So 69, I don't actually remember what the current data is like. So let me look at eval play. How is data being set? So it creates a list. The hand index is the one that it currently uses. We don't want it to use hand index. We'll just directly send over the card number, right? No need to send over the hand index, as far as I'm aware. Draw. How does draw card work? I just want to take a look real quick. I want to make sure nothing fucky shitty witty is going on here. So, draw card. No. AI deck. You. Okay, well, sorry. Let me go to the deck definition. Are none of these deck references? One of these has to be this. Okay. All right, good. I'm just having a look at how this actually works. I'm trying to figure out when it assigns if it's player controlled or not. When does it tell it to do that? Check valid. That's all. That's not related. Loads the deck. It puts all of them in check remaining cards, or reset remaining cards, and check valid. So it just adds a new one with a number. Interesting. Interesting. All right. So let me clarify this. So for all of the fucking cards, right? When they operate, let me go over to server gamer. When they operate under this thing. So you have the card hand index, then the score, and then the data. The data is based on the card. Some things give the position because like they do. Oops. Anyway, some things give the position like their fucking coordinates on the map. Other things give like the card, like other things I don't fucking know. Anyway, that's the data it's handing over. Card hand index is the part that's really going to need to change. So let's work on this. So gamer.instance.data hand over. I'm actually going to create public string. Is there anything for just like random shit? Yeah, down here. Public string multi-move data equals nothing. I don't want it to get fucked up with the other shit in case I'm using other stuff. So yeah. So let's go back to server gamer. So it's going to send multi-move data is the message. And now that this message has been updated, I'm going to create a boolean public bool multi move forward equals false. And then I'm going to go to multi-again, server gamer multi-move data. It's this multi move forward equals true. Now I should be able to do this. No. Gamer. Where the fuck is it? That's a good question. Walnuts, peanuts. And I just need to make sure that end turn check. I need to make sure that it's actually starting the thing. I don't know if I remember to do that. I don't think I did. No. So it should just always start this. However, I wanted to do different stuff depending on if it's multiplayer or not. So first of all, if multiplayer, I just want to set multi move forward. Move. Multi move. No? The fuck did I call it? We're going up. Multi move forward. Oh, I misspelled it. That's what. That's funny. Muttley. I wrote Muttley. Doesn't matter. So... So we don't need this weight. We don't need this. We don't need that. Oh, sorry. Muttley. All of this if it's not multiplayer. Well, this would mean nothing happens. Or, so if plays count is greater than 0, or, oh wait, sorry, and, or if, if multiplayer... So I'm gonna say... If it's multiplayer, it's gonna wait, or, yield, return, new, wait until, and it just returns, modeling forward. Right? Or do I have to return this? Yeah. Can I just simplify it to not need this? Or do I actually need this? No, I actually need that. Alright. Fuck you. Anyway. So I've got that. It's existing. Okay. Donkey Kong. I expect you to die. Or if it's multiplayer. Yep. Or, and, cannot equal. So if it's skip, then it just doesn't do your move. Yeah, I expect you to die. It's a good song. It's the opening to I Expect You to Die, and it's fucking baller.
That voice in your ear
Wait, can I just hijack this? I'm trying to see if I might be able to just not ignore, like if I can just ignore this part. Well, we'll see. I have to do a lot of like weird circumvention. So like, if plays best or it's multiplayer, and if it's not multiplayer, then it runs this code. But I can't do that. Okay. So card. What do I need to take out of it? Yeah, of course, but that's the same thing. Card. Hey everybody, have you seen my balls? They're big and salty and brown. Pick me up. This song also goes hard. Yeah, I'm aware that it could be null. But if it is multiplayer, then it doesn't like that I've fucked the index. Is it gonna not like me for the F as well? Maybe. Anyway, if it is multiplayer, plays best.clear, plays best.add, I'm gonna say equals random functions dot. Does anything here split it? Like plays best index 2. What? Plays best. Oh, it's already a list. I don't need to split it. Shit. All right. I do need to split the input. 1 second. All right. So I don't really know how to explain what the fuck I'm doing. Basically, what I'm trying to do right now is AI deck.hand.card or 0 is going to equal new card with the number of E fucking 0. Okay, so here's the problem that I'm running with. I'm trying to send over the card type and convert it into a hand index type shit fucky balls fucking. Got it? Perhaps. Essentially, I'm trying to convert card type score data into card and index score data. However, this is a string and this is a list of a string. Right? This is what I need to convert it into. So I'm gonna take string to list. So I'm taking the thing and I'm converting multi-move data. So I'm taking the data and converting it from a list into or from a string into a list using the separator comma space, which I think is pretty consistent throughout all of this. So now I have a list which is var e. Cannot be declared in the scope. Fuck you. E fuck. Happy now, bitch? It's e fuck. So What do you not like about this? Argument cannot convert to a strict. Yes, I'm aware. Int.parse. For the rescue. Alright, so this is setting the first thing in it to be this. So then I can then say fuck 0 equals 0, or equals 0, and then I can say plays best add fuck. No. It's a list of floats? I didn't actually know that. I thought it was a list of strings. Shit. Slight complication then. If it is a list of floats, I'll have to do an additional step of converting this thing. So I'm going to create a list float of fuck2, and then I'm going to say for each var in, or var k in fuck, fuck2 dot add float dot parse fuck, and then I pass in, oh wait, shit, int I equals 0, I plus plus, I'm not sure what you're not liking here. Unassigned variable. What the fuck are you talking about? Equals a new list. This is a clusterfuck, by the way. I think that fucking works. Wait. Yes, I should do that, because then I can do this. I can take that up, move it here, the card gets assigned. Jesus fucking Christ. This is a nightmare. Actually, I kind of want to take this out, move it back, just so I can just do card equals AI, or AI deck dot hand 0, and not have it look really bad. And then M's duplicate and all this should be working, maybe. Here's praying to Lord Jesus that it works. I have genuinely no idea what the fuck I made. I think it's kind of demonic and a bit scary. And if it's not your turn, or if it's not player turn... Oh, I gotta do this shit with, like, when you're the client, then it starts on the fucking enemy turn. So, on start game, all of this shit, I have to run end turn check immediately, right? Or no? Do I? Fuck, that's more complex. Oh, shit. That's kind of annoying, actually. Way you're good. I just want to find a thing. Public void skip. End turn check. If multiplayer. If multiplayer. server gamer.instance. No. Dot instance dot. But no, not instantiate. Dot instance dot message server RPC. Random functions dot instance dot client ID. I just haven't typed it yet. Instance dot client ID, and then I take the fucking skip, and then 2, and then I go over to net, or I go over to the thing, and I make it say skip. All of this. You. Scompus. You, instead of end turn check, it's gamer.skip. That's it. Skip. And this should be true. Wait a minute. Works. So currently, when you start the game, the current problem I'm facing is when you start the game, when you start the game, it's currently your turn by default. However, when I start the game, I need it to be the AI's turn. So what the fuck actually happens on end turn check that makes it the enemy's turn? What actually switches it over? It's everything, I think, right here. Is it just starting the coroutine? Is that it? Is that all I need to fucking do? Is turn, wait. The fuck is this, all this shit, man? AI turn. What actually runs? So it creates this, waits until there's no more projectiles, then starts making a move, makes a move, does all this. Alright, got it. End turn. Where am I? I'm right here. Interesting. I haven't made any good change. I got one green blob right there from something I did. So all of this gets set to that's like resetting it. So let's go through. So all of these are temporary booleans. This is dealing with stuff with your when you placed a card. However, if you're skipping, that's all going to be whatever. It doesn't matter. I just want to see what happens if I run end turn check right as I start the game. So if can again, it's not gonna, or it will be your player turn, but it won't be can again. So this won't run. It will not be can again. So this is true, and force end. I think actually will be true. That's set to true. I could just run it true. Wait, force end. When do you get set to true? Never mind. That's not related to Funky. Anyway, so can again is false. So invert that is true, which this will run, and they're not going to be heavy, so this will run. If it's not your player turn, it actually is your player turn, so it won't do this. If it is your player turn, won't run about this, it'll run this. So it'll increase. No, wait, it'll do this. It'll do this. The AI energy increases. The player turn is false. Turn weight is false. It goes through, updates all your cards. Then, Jesus fucking Christ. I think I can just run end turn check. So start game. I think I can just run end turn check. So if multiplayer and you're not network manager dot singleton dot is host. So if you're not the host player, then end turn check. Maybe. It'd be nice if I could show you the two games simultaneously. Save. Buck's eggs. I just sent that as a change set. Build and run, bitches. Let's see how this goes. You know what I need? Give me fucking itty bitty titty committee. Bring me strength.
Yeah. Hey, what do you know? You know, what do you know? I'm a man of very fine taste, very refined men.
This song goes hard. Who should be the host first? I think I'll make my other monitor the host. So I'll create a multiplayer game, just so it's easier to get the code over because I can copy paste it. Play. We're in the match. We're in the match. We're all in here. I'm going to allow legal decks just for now. I'll start the game from the host. I'll set both classics. Doesn't matter. Let's play the game. So already, that's good. I'm gonna put a cannon down in like the middle. Well, that's not good. Why is that? Ah, yes! I never created the code that sends over the data. What a fucking genius. Remember that time where I never made the code that actually sends over the fucking game data? So, nothing told it what my move was when I ended the turn. End turn check. This. Nothing told it what the move was. Nothing told it what the fuck I just did. So I essentially need to create some kind of thing which sends over the fucking move that was just made. Oh boy. This is blood in the cut. Give me like A New Saga Begins, Rhapsody of Fire. This song slaps. So, if I'm gonna do some fucking shit, I need... Alright. Let's see if I got this. So, if it's multiplayer, and it's your turn. So if you're the one moving and it's multiplayer, then it's going to string E equals shitted. And it's going to server gamer.instance message server RPC, and it's going to random functions dot instance dot client ID, and then it's going to send the E, and it's going to send it as 2 because that's the move data. And then wait. Have I sent other things? Server RPC. So end turn check. That's a 0. That's a 1. That's a 2 on skip. That's it. All right, got it. I just wanted to make sure I didn't put it anywhere else by accident, which could have been bad. You don't want it to accidentally end your turn, or you don't want it to accidentally send other things. So E is the first thing in it is going to be the card that was played. So card played dot card type. Card play dot card type. Plus a dummy score, which doesn't matter. So we're going to add like 69 because it doesn't matter what the score is. And then if card oh wait. Card played isn't equal to null. So if you actually played a card and you didn't skip, I mean, that would have caused a crash. Just preemptively fixing that. If no, I've lost my thing. Okay, if card played dot card type, and then I want to say if construct sizes dot contains key this, then I need to send over the grid placement or card E plus equals fucking I don't know. What am I doing? Send over the fucking. Why can't I remember what this is? Hard laced dot grid pause dot x and on y. There you go. And I think some cards on AI Play have a few extra things, like extra data points. What are they? If card type... If the sub number is 1, then it does something special. If 8, then it does this. If 8, then it gets this, so I can just say if, end turn check. If card played card type equals 8, or equals 8, then it just adds, 2. Or it just adds 2. It doesn't even need to be an interpolated string. Yeah, there you go. So that might work. Thoughts and prayers? Build and run. Big bark A raps, 3 big balls. Give me strength. I pray that this works.
Yes, sir. Big dick, big dick.
Big Dick Randy. Big old dick.
3 big balls. Look like we playing tennis. He got a big dick. I think it's
Same situ-
I jerk his dick until that nigga finishes dick big.
Writing a multiplayer game on the other one.
Dudes. I love when they send me off the news. Had to
Start
make
the
him
game.
nervous, his balls were blue. He didn't have a clue. He's sliding in and out my ass like he's cleaning out gutters.
Well,
Dick bigger than a
oops.
stick of butter. Saw that big dick
Oops.
swinging up in the motherfucking hallway. He like me and my friends cause we're all gay. We like dick. I like his ass cause it's thick.
I think I started the game before the thing joined fully.
I spit on the tip.
So this would be in either Gideon 2, Gideon temp in here.
4 big guys.
And they bust on my eyes.
They eat my ass just like apple pie. If they keep fucking me like this, I might just die. They pie my booty till I cry. He licked my dick and the cum start dripping. I took a bite of his ass, it tastes like lemon pepper chicken. He throw me up in the air, my booty flipping. He dug in his balls in my booty.
There we go. Now he's actually in. Play the game. That's all synced up. Right, alright. So play the game, play the game. I'm gonna, again, put a cannon in the middle.
That's okay, cause I think his name Mike.
Did not do it.
He fucked me while recording. He sent me butt pics this morning. Hands down the greatest nudes I've received. I love when I receive. It's BBC.
It ended the turn on this one.
3 big balls. Look like we playing tennis. He got a big dick. I think his name Dennis. I jerk his dick till that nigga finish and his dick big and green. It tastes just like spinach. Dudes. I love when they send me off the news. I had to make him nut cause his balls were blue.
Debug.log.
He didn't have a clue. He sliding in and out my ass
Sent
like he's cleaning out
game
gutters.
data.
Dick bigger than a stick of butter. Saw his dick swinging up in the
Plus
hallway.
E.
He like me and my friends cause we're all gay. We like dick.
And then I'm also gonna put this in server gamer. Just as received game data before it fucks off. So I can get every time it receives messages. Let's attempt this again. This time with some debug stuff so I can check this out. I mean, this is probably not enough debug, but build and run. I want to know, is it receiving this data? Play game, and then I go back up to my other Unity thing, and then I go play game. Play game, multiplayer. Wait for these to sync up. There you go. Play, and try placing something like a wall. So it definitely received the data. Number one thing I've noticed, it sent the position as 0, 0, which it shouldn't have, because the position is not 0, 0 of those cards. Other thing, somehow it's not starting the thing. I'll have to look at why exactly, but what I want to quickly go fix is why is it sending the position as 0, 0? So, end turn check. Or I guess I should do placer. You. I swear placer card .grid pause gets set in here. Adds the construct, creates the construct. Insane, 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 insane. So it gets the grid position. Why does the grid placer card .grid pause not never get set? What? Huh? Placer card dot grid pause equals new vector 2 grid pause. I mean, I can just use grid pause, but I should be setting it in the card. So it should be grid pause 0. Actually, I can just say grid pause. I don't need to make this new one. Why would the grid pause not be grid pause? I don't know. I'm waiting for this to start up so that I can go check this out. So it's play game, not single player. Alright. Play game multiplayer. Create a game. So you can see the data received down there. Correct, now it sent the right data. I think it was just not setting the data at that moment. Anyway, so now it's setting the right thing. Next thing to debug is why, when I do AI turn, let's run through the logic. So if it's not multiplayer, then it does this. Else multi move forward is false. So it just, wait, so it sets this to false. Then goes through, if it's not multiplayer, so if it is multiplayer, it skips this. If it's multiplayer, it runs this. So it waits until this. It waits until that. It waits until this. This must be true. So debug.log attempt play. Attempt play with multi move data. This really should just say if not multiplayer, not the if multiplayer else. If not multiplayer, then it runs this. Alright, anyway, if this or multiplayer, so if it's not multiplayer, it just skips this. Or if it's multiplayer, it skips this. If it's multiplayer, it continues through this. If it's multiplayer, runs this bit. This is the funny, funky, shitty, witty, bitty, bitty bit. So it should say... T-move data. Wait. Does it ever set multiplayer to true? I swear it does. To play 3. To play 2 Boolean multiplayer. Oh, so it does set it here. So when does multiplayer get set? Main menu, to play 2, that's it, that's the only times. What if when you receive it, multiplayer equals true? We can just make sure that it's extra true, you know? It's extra true. I don't know, that's just like that's probably not an actual thing. But anyway, so let's go... What? No, go back to AI. AI play. So, assuming it runs, it doesn't care about this because it should be or both of these. So it should say... plays.clear. There shouldn't be anything in plays. That'll make sure it does. This is always false. But this is true, and this might be true depending on if you're skipping or not. And then we do if multiplayer, so this runs, so we get to here. And all of this should be running debug.log. Still play attempt with plus multi-move data. So then it does all this shit. And all of this is getting done. And then I'm going to say, still attempt to play with card, and then card type. That's not that. Card type. All right. This is a bunch more debug statements. And this will hopefully let me figure out if the issue is with the data getting or the data using. Save this, segs that. I am probably going to go soon because I've been streaming for a while and I kind of want to just not do this right now. But we're getting close. We're getting close to figuring this out. I'm also going to build and run so we get a new thing. This time, should I be the host or the client on my main one? I think I should be the client this time so I can see what data is received. So on my main monitor, you can see here, it's this. But I'm going to just put them both here and flip between them. Play game. Was about to click that. Play game multiplayer. So I can go here. GFQH8K. That puts me in the game. Wait for it to update. Shebang. Start game. Start game. I'm now in the game. I'm waiting for the move. I put a cannon down in the center. It crashes. Let's check the console. So up until still attempt play with, it works. So it's breaking here. string to list multi-move data. Default separator is comma space. It has this data. Index was out of range, so the only thing it can possibly be is AI deck hand 0. So what if I say AI deck dot hand dot add card? Let's just say it adds a bunch of 1x1 walls. Right, whatever. AI deck dot hand dot clear. So all of this is fresh. This will be there's no way that's out of the index. This can physically not be out of the index, so this must always be true. That will always be it. The only possible one now that could be out of index is this one, but I doubt it because it's being directly converted from a string to this, and this should be good. So that maybe fixes the problem. Segs, close game. You pause, file, save, file, build and run. All right, back with another attempt. Same thing we literally just did. We do play, multiplayer, over here, we start a game up. Wait for it to exist. Move it down so I can see, play, wrong one. Segs. I do B78, KCF. That puts me in the game, wait for it to update, we're all good, play game, and play game. Now I attempt to put a 1x2 wall in the center, and it crashes. Input string was in the incorrect format. Here. Really? Everything being passed in should be a float, no? Everything in efuck I. Debug.log. Oh, wait. If efuck I. Actually, I'm just gonna try catch this. Fuck you. So if it breaks, don't. That's what that does. And I know what's happening there, by the way. I believe Mr. Piss. I love Mr. Piss. What's happening at the end there is there is an empty string at the very end, and it's tried to parse an empty string, which it can't do. So because it tried to float parse an empty string, don't save as, it crashed, and I think that was the problem that time. Build and run. Come on, we're getting there. This is why I find multiplayer development really hard, or why it takes a while, is because every time I make a change like this, in order to get a new instance of the game running, I've got to wait for it to do a full build like this, wait for it to boot up, go to my other thing, start this one up, then go to this, while that's starting up, create a multiplayer game, go back to this one, go back to this one in Unity, bring this down, go to the play game, join, and then type in this code PBW FB7, and then that puts me in, wait for it to update. What? 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 Why did it take so long to do that? I genuinely don't know why it took so long, and that just caused me to undo that. Okay, it just took like 5 years for some reason. Let me continue and retry that. PBW FBA7. There we go. Play game, put a cannon in the center. It crashes. Index is out of range, must be a non-negative size of the collection. Card, draw card, remaining cards. Oh, the deck! The deck isn't loaded. The deck I can load as classic, right? I think. I believe that that's what that was. Let me trace this error. I bet this was from AI play. Index was out of range. enumerator, and the return value. But it scripts these two. AI turn, I knew it. Yeah, move next. This right here, it was trying to draw the card to fix the hand. But since the hand was kind of shitty in the first place, I'm going to do if multiplayer, then AI deck dot load deck, and it's going to do loaded decks 0, 1, I believe. No argument given that says reset cards. False. There you go. Literally all that fucking does, by the way, what that does is it just puts in the classic deck, no matter what. But it shouldn't matter, because all of that is bullshit code that should only... changing the deck for the AI should only matter in single player, and I told it to explicitly only do that in multiplayer, so this is circumventing these problems. Are these errors real, or are they fake? Those are fake errors. We go again. Each time I do this, by the way, you notice we're getting different errors, right? We're not getting the same error every time. These are different things occurring each time. Meaning, every time I do this, I am making progress, I'm chipping away, I'm getting closer to the actual fucking solution. So one of these days it'll work. And that's not me just, like, being like, oh, one of these days it better fucking work. I mean, sooner or later, I'm gonna run out of things wrong with it. Probably. Unless there's just, like, an infinite amount of things wrong with it. In which case, that's kind of sucks for me. But we're getting close. I can feel it. So let me join this one. WKRNLL. What kind of fucking code is this? What kernel? Anyway, play game, put a cannon in the center. It crashes. Index out of range. Same thing. Card equals remaining cards. 0. How is there... no remaining cards? Okay, well, what if I set it to true? When you load the deck, it resets the remaining cards, so it does this. Maybe I should have just set it to true instead of false. AI play. Maybe that was my mistake. I just should have put actual cards in the remaining cards. That's on me. I do understand that one pretty fully. I had loaded in the deck, but I forgot to tell it to put the cards in the remaining, or basically in the draw pile. So it was trying to draw the first card from an empty thing, and it was like, hey, there's no fucking card here for me to draw. Grr. So that's what it was not liking there. So I can file, save, file, build, and run. Guess what, guys? We're back to this. This takes so fucking long. This is literally like the majority of time sink, I feel like. Like 99% of my time is waiting for the game to build. Because, like each one of these, I'm getting there, man. You know what? I think, remember how I was talking about each time I do this, it's a different error? I think it broke that one time just to fucking spite me. I mean, it wasn't an error on the... That wasn't like an actual, like, random occurrence error kind of thing. Like, I know exactly why it broke. I just think that was the world trying to spite me. A little bit. WB6L7H. And then we play game, which I did it too early. I keep forgetting. I gotta wait. You gotta be patient with these kinds of things. You gotta actually wait until the person's in the goddamn game. If you start... I gotta make it prevent me from fucking starting the game while no one's in it. But at the same time, it's kind of useful for testing some shit, so maybe not. Play game, multiplayer. That'll start a thing. Play game, join. GNBDCM. Wait for it to actually connect me this time. There we go. Play game. Both are loaded in. I can put a 3x1 wall down. Whoa. Alright. Well, the coordinates are wrong, but that's not unexpected. Right? The coordinates, that's not entirely unexpected. I just have to flip the coordinates, right? Whoa. I think I literally just have to flip the coordinates. And then it's good. And the reason? That's a good question. I think it has to do with the fact that when I'm putting this down on my, like when I put this down on this side, this is the 0 and this is the 0, as opposed to this being the thing, right? So we're really fucking close, is what this means. I like am having a hard time being here because I have to go to the bathroom, but at the same time, like, I want to finish this so bad. So I'm going to be back in a few minutes. I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll come back when I am, you know, getting this done. Does it keep the filters on? I actually never checked. Filters. Okay, it still keeps those. We're good. Anyway, BRB. Alright. I'm back, buddies. Buckaroos. We are incredibly fucking close. I might literally just have to flip the coordinates. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. I don't think so, though. I think I have to account for the fact that things have wideness. Mm-hmm. I do. I'll explain it as I go along. So let's go end turn. Check. Mm-hmm. I'm also eating something right now. Alright, so currently I need to flip it across the x-axis, which is pretty easy. I can just take, what, the map x? I think so. So I believe I can take map x minus 1, g equals map x minus 1, which map x would be the amount of tiles there are. So I think it's 6 by 9. So it's gonna flip it, and because arrays go 0 to 5 or 0 to 1 less than the max, or 0 to 5. I'm going to do map x minus 1 minus g, which should flip it across the x-axis. Now, I think I also need to account for the fact that this will flip it, but it won't account for the fact that this coordinate should always be in the top left corner of the object. So I need to also re-add the size. Minus 1. So then I can say g, which normally is... Yeah, okay. So g minus equals... hard... construct sizes... Construct sizes... This... Card type... I think? Right? That grabs the x coordinate. That's minus 1. I think that'll work. I think. I'm praying. Build and run. You have no idea how fucking hyped I am. To see if I can get multiplayer working within, like, this is like almost basic. This is like basically under 2 hours. This is getting pretty close to exactly 2 hours worth of work. What song will give me the most luck? Program in C. What languages? It's a mess. Programming in C is better than anything they got over there. The syntax may seem much sweeter, where objects and subtypes play, but feels like inheritance will only get in the way. Admire C's simple landscape, admire C's simple risk. I just messed that up while I was typing. Like Java and C++, program in C, program in C. So I put this right against it. What's it right against it? What if I put it like right in the corner? That should be back right corner. Boom! Boom, baby! Let's go! That's amazing. That's actually fucking amazing. Let me just kind of like skip my turn and then attack. And then skip my turn. And then kind of like, I don't know, discard the core rebirth. Double shot. That didn't work. Why didn't it work? Why did double shot not work? $14.69. Shouldn't it have received the data 14 and 69? I sent 8.69, then 14.69. Wait, what? Sent game data, received game data, 14. What the fuck is 14? 8 and then 14, what are they? 8 is discard, 14 is double shot. No. Skip turn. Uh-huh. Okay, I think discard broke it. It received the skip, and now everything's broken. Well, that's fun. It's just saying, no, fuck you. You've had enough fun for today. That sucks. Alright. Same thing, I'm building and running. I want to see this from the perspective of the client. So I can see what data is actually being gotten. Can I just continually skip back and forth and will it be fine? Is what I want to know. So we're doing the classic. Doing all this again, building it, fucking playing the game, multiplayer. This time I can copy the code though. I know what I'm doing. And then I go back over to you, wait for it to appear, play the game. You can see it's updating over there. Then I skip my turn, and it goes to nobody. Okay. That is a problem. It's not skipping your turn. It's definitely receiving the data. Wait, is it? Yeah, it received the data skip. So it did not comprehend what I wanted it to do. So skip, it has been attained. So when I do AI play, it should be true though. Attempt play. Did it not attempt the play? Oh wait, no. It couldn't have. I was in charge. Let me try this again, except I'm going to be the host on this, and I'll join on this one, so I can see what it's like whenever it tries to receive a skip. So I play the game, I see TB F7 DT. So why was it breaking with skips? What is it not like about them, It looks like the client goes first. But normal plays are fine. No, actually, everything's fucked. Everything's broken. What? It was working so well. What happened? I shouldn't have stopped that. It doesn't matter. I don't... If I try making the game... Huh? How are you both going? Clearly something's fucked. I can skip. Nuclear Nadal. Why is the energy numbers different? Oh, it's because on one I didn't place a cannon. Wait, what? Oh no, it's because I haven't gone yet. Put the 1x1 wall down. I discarded that. Put the 1x2 wall down. Discard breaks it. Discard breaks it. Why does discard break it? Something about discard just fucked it. Wait. Yeah, something about discard fucked it. Also, somehow the games are, like, not telling each other who should be going first. Despite the fact that they should know exactly who's going first. No. Let's go Teen Titans Go intro. It's not being stored on your computer. You're only seeing the cards that are getting played. Who gives two fucking shits if the card gets actually discarded or not? It doesn't matter. At least not when it's multiplayer. So it'll only run when it's not multiplayer. That makes sense. Anything else? I love Nuclear Nadal. Oh no, a memory leak. Oh. Don't you just hate it when? Build and run. I like how, like, for a while, like, the most recent comment on my thing has just been Dylan saying Mr. Piss. I mean, it's true, though. I am Mr. Piss. Unity. Wow. No way, Source is back. I left previously. How long have you been gone? I am now not left. Thank you. How long have you been gone? Well, what was I doing when you left? I can catch you up. I can get you up on what you missed. Around 10 minutes. Okay, not too long then. So you didn't miss a whole lot, mostly fucking around. I figured out part of the problem. Of the disc. I figured out why part of them were misaligned. So let's try doing this again. RCJM D8. Play. Alright. So part of the problem from before was the discard card. It was breaking. I don't know why. Well, I kind of know why. But I don't know the exact reason behind why. I'm just waiting to get a discard card on this one. Actually, can I do New Hand? Nope. The answer is nope. Why? Why does New Hand break it? It's like, nope. This works so smooth. It doesn't work smoothly. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. Until it's not smooth. Yeah, it's smooth until it's not smooth. So, something clearly fucky is going on with New Hand. It'd be nice, though, if I had it on the built version of the game. I really did not need to build this again. I need to see the actual error log as to why it broke. So, I'm joining... I need to join as the client on this one. Every time, easy fix or move. That's a good fix. Well, I just rolled Scramble. That's nice. I haven't rolled Scramble before. Rolled Scramble. That's cool. That's just a neat thing. Oof, the Steins Gate music. That's not a good omen. Or maybe it is, because I fucking like this music. I don't know. Multiplayer. I really need to make a thing that lets me just copy this. I'm not gonna get distracted. 77WJMH. So I need this one to try and play new hand or discard. Okay, discard. I can test if it's breaking the game. I put a 1x1 wall. Goes to my turn. We're good. I can put a cannon. We're good. Discard a thing. No breaks. No crashes. This is Steins Gate, my friend. I thought that was the... Oh, I thought that was Gadir. Alright. I don't have, the thing. I don't have new hand on either of these. Get out of here. Double shot. Double shot. End turn. Attack. Attack. Aha, ha, ha. I'm playing against myself. Ain't this great? I'm just trying to cycle until I get new hand. Look, it's gonna happen one of these days. I physically have to pull it at some point. Like... I can't sweep them. I can reconstruction. Look, man. Double shot. I don't have enough energy. Man, all I want to do is roll one card in this fucking deck. Give me the fucking card. I am gonna stab someone. I am determined. I'll keep playing this game and keep putting shit on this map until I get the thing that I need. There it is. There it is. New card. Alright. So what is the exact error that this causes? What? wait, hold on. What? Does new hand have some special functionality? Is it a special boy? Why did it... Huh? Why? Why? What broke? There's not an error. There's nothing. That's not good. That's not good at all. Well, I found the problem. That was stupid. Alright. Forgot I rolled Scramble that one time. Alright. Well, I know what happened there. What happened there was the... Where is it? This? Wait a minute. Enter and check. This doesn't happen to have the remove card, does it? If clade and is player turn. If dick dot hand dot contains card played. There you go. What happened there was, in attempt to solve that thing, I just had set the card played to null. Technically, I'm fairly certain that would have meant that the Mimic would not be able to do new hand. I think that might be fixed. I've never fucking tried. Build and run. Attempt again. We attempt and re-attempt until we get this working. So all these minute bugs that you'd never think of. You'd never think of until just like fucking now. I don't know. I still do love Nuclear Nadal, the head of the nuclear division and procurer of women. If you haven't seen that heavenly movie, I don't know. You might be lost. Is it going still? There it is. One with a C. Maybe. Play game. Okay. B7 HG. What happens if you search up Nuclear Nadal? Oh, you actually got okay. You actually got it. I'm in, play game. Play game. Well, we're doing this again. We're cycling through cards until I get new hand. There you go. Alright. You. New hand. Doesn't crash. And we go. Alright, bet. New hand officially works. Maybe. That's good. That's good. That means at least something's fucking working. Up next, I want to quickly test something, which will close this game. I have to make the thing that kicks you out when the host leaves, or when the other client leaves. Deck, builder, make a new deck, test, yeah. Mimic, new hand. Single player, allow legal decks. I just want to know what happens. Oh, okay. Well, that's fun. Single player, it breaks. Why? Why? Oh. Yeah, well, maybe. Maybe that. Well, no, that wouldn't make any sense. What? Oh, that caught me. Let me pause this. Mimic. New hand. And it works. What? Hold on, I'll have to look into that one. Oh, wait, maybe. Oh, I know what's fucking going on. I'll have to fix that. Anyway, Mimic can't play it, but new hand. Now Mimic can now play. You can Mimic new hand. best deck. All right. Can you stop coroutines? if if it's the main menu, then it just says fuck and ends it. It ends it all. Anyway, I think that might work. Dan started a call. He's called me again. I don't know. Let me try. So if I play a single player game using I'll just use classic. This all works. It's all good. What? Oh, I see what's fucking going on here. How is it setting this to multi... What? How is multiplayer on right now? Big conundrum here. What? Hold on. Hold on. Let me take a look at Network Manager. Where's multiplayer, the Boolean? Right there. Play game, single player, play, play. No, it's still off. Did the AI just seriously not have a single fucking... What? I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it. I think I might be going a bit nuts. Maybe I'm a bit off the kilter. Maybe I'm off my meds. That I fucking have meds. So, you've got the AI, it's working. It's all playing the game. But if I don't know, go to multiplayer, and it's like, whoa, slow down there, buddy. Now, I am very aware that this will cause it to freeze, because you shouldn't be able to play the game with one player. And it is currently waiting for a sign from the heavens. I mean, I'm in the main menu now. Can I continue playing the game? No. Does it have to do with is player turn? Why the fuck is player turn? Is it just like somewhere random? There's a very good chance it's somewhere random. Why is this set to false? Anyway, it just sets it to be your turn now whenever you start the game. That should fix that. No more of this weird getting stuck with the AI trying to move, but it's not trying to move kind of thing. Oof, alright. Whoopie sussy balls. Sussy bakken balls. So I do multiplayer. I can allow legal decks. It doesn't really matter what I do, man. I start this. Now, it's currently the opponent's turn, but currently, you know, there wasn't any opponent. So, now let's try playing a game. Bet. Oh, I don't have enough energy. That's kind of on me. I'm gonna be real, that was on me. Anyway, yeah. That's working now. Also, another long stream pulling up the hours. I gotta say. I mean, what's up with me in these long streams recently? I mean, it's the fucking weekend. I have the time. But like, if you take a look at my fucking thing, close this. All right. What? Oh, okay. That's weird. Live. So, you know, you can see this. This has been going on for 3 hours. It's pretty good, right? But like 2 hours, 48 minutes, 6 hours, 46 minutes, and now like a 3-hour stream. This is long, bro. I mean, in comparison to some of my other streams where they're average between like 1 to 2 hours, you know? Wait. Alright. For a second, I thought they took down one of my streams. I don't think they did. I was like, I feel like there should be another one. But no. Stream goals create. Oh, that's the old stream goals system, or thing that I'd written there. Yeah, you can see me doing shit. This is, I think, the first stream. Yeah, because this is when I was doing the cards. That's cool. All right. Pee-pee. Anyway, we ignore all that. I like how it says I've watched like all of these, and the only reason it says that is because like at the beginning of every stream I fucking open it up so I can look at the fucking I can get the stream thing, like the stream link, and that's it. It's kind of funny. Anyway, yeah, interesting thing with these longer streams. But I mean, the reason these streams are longer is because like that 6-hour, 7-hour one was on Friday night, so I had a shit ton of time. And also today's Sunday, pretty early. I did it pretty early today as well, so I had quite a bit of time. This song is also pretty nice. So I've now got multiplayer working, or at least something. I'm not sure I'd call it full multiplayer, but we're definitely really getting there. Getting there. Man. This is like, there is some extremely shitty code that I wrote today. I want to take a photo of this. You know that AI play code that I wrote that converts from like the string to a float list? Where is this? I think I scrolled past it actually. No. Still play attempt with, That's doing something else. Wait, no. Wait, what? How am I not seeing this? Oh, it's this. It is this. I'm putting this in programming war crimes. This is evil. I mean, come on, man. What the Oh man, that was so bad. My last post in programming war crimes is, I swear to fucking Christ, if this fixes this shitty bug, I'm gonna kill Conan. That's a nice one. I can get rid of a lot of these debug statements now, by the way. I don't need these anymore. Probably. Actually, I'm gonna say if on them. Right, so it'll do those if it's dev mode and multiplayer. This if it's dev mode, it'll do those. I'm just going through and looking through all these debug log things that I threw in here, kind of randomly, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm just trying to see if I can find all of them. They're probably in, I think, skip. Well, no, but I know there's something probably in message RPC. If gamer.instance.dev mode. So now we should see way less data appearing in chat. I, for one, am really fucking hyped at this, though. Multiplayer is something I've long been wanting, and I basically said I'd put it off until I'd gotten like the base game done, and you know, I got the base game done. So I want to see, does all of the debug stuff really appear now? Yeah, right, like all that debug stuff's gone, except I turn on dev mode. Suddenly, oh shit, skip turn, you're seeing all this shit, like the AI deck and that fuckery. That's cool. I should also hide the score. AI play. What? Oh, this is Server Gamer. This if dev mode. But this does this one normally. That normally goes through and fucking displays a bunch of data about the card and like the position that's being played. Essentially, it's just some extra debug stuff for me. So now what I can do is when I play the game, single player, logical dex doesn't fucking matter. I can put a wall down. Nothing. You see nothing. You see nothing. They have a cannon, whatever. I can turn on this though. I can put a 1x1 wall down, and then, boom, index was out of range. Wow, how amazing. How is it even crashing? What? AI second eval? Okay, you know what? That's fair. Which is discard? 8? I think it's 8. Too good. Oh, this song. It's been 3 hours. Be done already. Dan, when you called me last, I think I was at like an hour and a half in the stream, so it's been more like an hour and a half. Actually, we can look at when you called. You called at 1:58, so it's actually been an hour. Or 2 hours. Yes, 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. Not 3. Where the fuck is this? Single player, yeah, okay, whatever. So, right, you see nothing, and then I enable like a cannon, and now you get the AI full evaluation function, which will be useful for me later to see like what moves are in the hip. What moves are all the rage these days. This is just the plays though. This isn't the best scores. I'd want to do best scores, if I'm gonna be honest. So I'm gonna just maybe delete these actually, because I don't need it. I instead want the one that's best plays, but I don't know where that one is. Best scores. If dev mode. By the way, this song's kind of weird, but it's from, I think, Main Music Hall. Dan, how about this? I don't know if you're watching this. Then watch my stream. I'm giving you a deal. Send me a message. Or, send a chat. Send a chat when you are listening. In the meantime, I'm gonna change this to like Cultisaurs. I'm gonna be watching chat and seeing if Dan ever appears. I don't know if I think he may have like just appeared on my stream just to like be like, oh, when are you gonna be done? But yeah, this is pretty good. Oh wait, I did the same. I need to do the same thing. Oh wait, no, it just doesn't have it. You know what? That's fine. I know it works. Done. I'm actually pretty good for today. Sex poop. Yeah. A little recap for today, what I did. While I wait for Dan to see if he ever shows up. He might not. He has not responded. I see him in a VC, I'll probably tell him later. Anyway, quick recap for today. This This monstrosity. Gotta get rid of these fucking W's. Multiplayer, though, is working. I mean, it's probably working. I mean, I definitely have some more stuff I need to do. It's not done. I've got to make the thing that kicks you out when the host or other player leaves, right? So, you know, you don't just get left in a single-player game and are stuck forever. I've got to probably make it, like, to display usernames. I've got to make you allowed you to edit your own username. Got a bunch of shit to do. That'll be for not today. That'll be for not today, because I'm not doing that right now. Anyway. I think I'm going to be going for now, because goddamn, pretty good stream, 3.5 hours. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, see you guys later, be it in the present, past, or future.